Cancers, I'm excited because you are getting a new job. In fact, this first chapter of Aries means that you are going to be finding the willpower and the self-discipline to go to work every day. Now, that doesn't say you're lazy. It just means you didn't know why you were going to work. It's that your job and career did not have really strong enough purpose. In fact, most of what cancers have focused on in career and legacy has been survival. Just trying to not get fired, just trying to not get thrown out or lose what they have. I think that's going to turn into thrival now. I think cancers are going to take all that energy they spent in dysfunctional codependent relationships up until now, that was their karma, and now start to put it into their own performance and their own abilities. So watch out, people. Cancers may look like they weren't doing much around the office, but that's going to change. Now, with that said, as you're moving into your career, you're at the same time going to be manifesting a better emotional foundation. So part of why you can do this career is because you now know what it takes to take care of yourself first. And so I think cancers and cancer risings are building this new home, if you will. They're rebuilding their homes. I know so many cancers who have moved, by the way, in the last 30 days or changed their house in a big way. But you're really building a new emotional house that you live in inside of yourself in a spiritual way. Black Moon Lilith, however, is going to hit your 5th house, which means that you'll be facing fears of loss, fears of being alone your whole life and not meeting anyone, fears that your inner child will never be happy or you can't get over an anger, any kind of fear that you're bad in creativity or you never have children or something bad will happen to your children, and also the fear that your dreams will never come true. So this spectrum is a pretty tender spectrum of Black Moon Lilith for you. It's in the 5th house, and it does mean that your heart has to get rid of all of its fear, because if it doesn't, you're not going to manifest what you want. So I will predict for cancers, the end of the story is your heart gets what it wants. But while Black Moon Lilith is in that space, you might have a lot of fear that questions it. Now, the Venus conjuncting of Neptune ultimately is going to be that you have a new life purpose, upgrade. And you could say download. But I argue that cancers are going to get a real eye-opener this week about what exactly is meaningful to them and what brings them purpose in life. And that does lead to your career. So I think we're going to see some phenomenal changes in cancers. It's almost like, we talked about this before, but it's almost like cancers and Libras are switching. It's like, cancers and Capricorns are switching. Like cancers are like going to work and Capricorns are learning how to nurture themselves. It's kind of funny.